Hello guys, this is Praful John and I am going to explain operators and control structures in C++. Starting with operators in C++. The symbols that are used in C programs to form an expression are known as operators. C++ has a rich set of operators including all C languages operators and also some new operators. There are three categories of operators in C++. These are unary operators, binary operators, and ternary operators. Let's briefly learn each of them, starting with unary operators. The operators that operate a single operand to form an expression are known as unary operators. The operators like plus plus, increment operator, minus minus, also known as decrement operator, etc. are part of unary operator. Here is the term operand. So what does operand means? For example, we'll take a simple equation x plus y equals to 1. In this equation, x and y are operands. So it can be defined as the quantity on which an operation is to be done are known as operands. Moving on to binary operators. The operators that operate two or more operands are known as binary operators. The operators like plus, minus, asterisk, front slash, and percentage sign are binary operators. For example, a plus b, a minus b, a asterisk b, and a front slash b. Ternary operators. The operators that operates minimum or maximum 3 operands is known as ternary operator. There is only one ternary operator available in C++. The operator (:) is the only available ternary operator that is used as a substitute of if-else statement. For example, a greater than b, (a::b). If the condition written before the question mark, that is a greater than b, is true, then the statement written before the colon, that is a, will be executed. If the statement written before the question mark a greater than b is false, then the statement written after the colon, that is b, will be executed. Types of operators in C++. Arithmetic operators, logical operators, comparison operators, assignment operators, bitwise operators, scope resolution operator, line feed operator, and field width operator. We'll learn each of them briefly. Starting with arithmetic operators. The operators that help the programmer in mathematical calculations are known as arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators include plus for addition, minus for subtraction, front slash for division, asterisk for multiplication, etc. For example, 2 plus 5 equals to 7. Logical operators. The operators that help the programmer to combine two or more expressions are known as logical operators. Logical operators include double ampersand, that is the logical AND, double vertical bar, that is the logical OR, and single vertical bar, that is the logical NOT. Comparison operators. The operators that are used to compare variables to check if they are similar to or not. It will return values in true or false. These are also known as relational operators. Comparison operators are greater than, less than, and equal to. Assignment operator. The operator that is used to assign value to identifier or variables is known as assignment operator. There is only one assignment operator in C++. The assignment operator equals to is used to assign values to identifiers or variables. For example, A equals to B. Here the variable or the identifier A gets the value 2 when the assignment operator equals to is used. Therefore, assign this statement A equals to 2 assigns the value 2 to A. Bitwise operator. The operators which operate a bit level and allows the programmer to manipulate individual bits. These are basically used for testing or shifting bits. For example, x less than 3 shifts the bit 3 position to the left. Scope resolution operator. It is denoted by 2: without any space. Like C, C++ also a block structured language. A variable declared in a block is said to be local to that block. In C, the global version of a variable cannot be accessed from within the inner blocks. C++ solves this problem by introducing the new operator called the scope resolution operator. This operator allows access to the global version of a variable. Let us see a program which explains this. Here's a program. Int x equals to 10, semicolon. This is a global variable x. And this is a local variable x that is local to the main. Int k equals to x. So what was the value of x here? 20. So k will get the value x, that is 20. Int x equals to 30. Again the x is declared here and there is a new variable x to this block of statement. Here the value of x is 30 and the value of k is 20. Clear screen. Cout we are in a block. K equals to k. So what will it display? K equals to 20 and x equals to 30 and x equals to scope resolution operator x. This statement outputs the x that is declared globally. So basically, scope resolution operator is used to display the global variable. Line feed operator and field width operator. These operators are used to format data displays. The most commonly used manipulators are ANDL and setWidth. The ANDL manipulator has the same effect as using the new line character \n. SetWidth manipulator specifies a field width for printing the value of variables. Example to use setWidth and ANDL operator. The program is as follows. To use setWidth, we need to include a header file known as iomanip.h. Int main, int basic equals to 750, allowance equals to 75. Clear screen. Enter basic salary, set width 10. Now the width is set to 10. Basic, then basic will be displayed and ANDL. The cursor will wait on the next line. Similarly, this line will be displayed. The output of the program is as follows. Control structures. Control structures are used to affect how statements are executed. There are 3 control structures. Sequence structure, straight line, selection structure, branching, loop structure, iteration or repetition. Moving on to sequence structure. Statements are executed one after the other. This is C++ default behavior. Let us see a program. Hashtag include iostream using namespace std int main. Whenever a program is run, the cursor directly comes to the main program. Now, it will run the first line, that is hello Vietnam, cout hello Vietnam. It will display hello Vietnam, and then the cursor will move to the next line, then to display hello Iraq. Then the cursor will move to next line, then it will display hello America. Then the cursor will move to next line and it will display hello world. This is C++ default behavior. Selection structure used to choose among alternative courses of action, making decisions. There are three selection structures: if else, and switch. Moving on to if selection structure used to do something if some condition is true. For example, if let us first see the syntax of if an expression in the parenthesis, then statement. Now, if the condition written in between the parentheses is true, then the statement written just after if will be executed. For example, if grade is greater than 60, and it will display passed. If else selection structure used to do one thing if some condition is true, something else if condition is false. If else syntax: if parenthesis expression, if else, and then statement. There is no statement or expression required in the parenthesis. For else, if grade is greater than equals to 60, and it will display passed. Else, if the grade is less than 60, it will display failed. Switch selection structure. This is a multiple branching statement where, based on a condition, the control is transferred to one of the many possible points. Switch case example. Loop structure used to repeat a set of instructions. There are three selection structures available in C++. That is loop structure available in C++: do, while, and for. Do while loop structure. A do while loop is an exit control loop. Based on condition, the control is transferred back to a particular point in the program. Do while example for a do while loop structure: int main x equals to 0, do cout x and l x equals to x plus 1. Now, where while x is less than equal to 5, so the statement written in these two block will be executed until x is greater than 5. Whatever may be the condition written inside the while, it may be false, but then too it will run the block of statement for at least once. While loop structure. The while loop is an entry control loop. Example for while loop structure: x equals to 0 while x is less than equal to 5. Cout x and handle and x equals to x plus 1. If this statement written inside the parenthesis of while is true, then only the cursor will enter the loop and the control will enter the block of statement. Else, it will not enter the block of statement. The control of the loop is controlled in the entrance. That's why it is known as entry control loop. For loop structure, the for is an entry control loop and is used when an action is to be repeated for a predetermined number of times. When we know how many times the iteration is to be repeated, then we use for loop structure. Int main, constant upper limit equals to 5. Int num, for num equals to 1 num less than equal to upper limit num plus plus. Now the upper limit is set to 5, so it will first check the condition and then enter the loop. Initially num is equals to 1, therefore 1 is less than equals to 5, it will enter, and it will enter the block of structure, and whatever is written inside the block of structure, it will execute it until the condition becomes false.